Hello and welcome to another episode of How Not to Play Phyrexia. All will be one draft. So let's go ahead and get into another quick draft because it's only 5,000 coins and I need some cards. So what do we have here? We've got Filigree Silex again. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take that rare. There's really not much else in here to go for. Terramorphic Expanse would probably be the only other pick at this point because we don't really have any direction to go, and those would fit in any deck. Let's see what pack 2 brings. Okay, so AI took the rare out of this one. Let's see. Apostle of Invasion, 4/4, Flying Double Strike. Not bad. Necrogen Rot Priest is a really good card. So, honestly, with no clear direction at this point, I would say Contagious Vorak is probably going to be my best pick because of its land searchability. It lets me go find anything, which is going to be. Plus, the Proliferate does help out the Silex, so that's going to be my pick here. Let's see. This is a tough draft. Alright, so really not a whole lot here. We've got Minor Misstep, Counterspell, Burn. Raptor's pretty good. There seems to be a whole lot of blue just being opened. Huh. I'm gonna say probably Raptor is gonna be my best pick here. Um, it does have an oil plan, so but God, green blue oil, that's not really a thing. But hey, I don't have to go green, I don't have to go blue, I don't even have to go oil. I'm 3 picks in. But I think Raptor is going to be the best card out of this pack, regardless of anything else. So that's where we're going. Let's see. More blue. Counterspell plus Proliferate looks really good. Um, Hazardous Blast is good for clearing out a bunch of mites, setting up a big finisher. Um, Forge Hammer Centurion, maybe. I think honestly the counterspell is probably going to be my way to go here. So yeah, we'll just go with the counterspell and see. At the very least, my opponents won't have it, right? Okay, a lot of red in this pack. Um, Blightbelly, Infectious Inquiry, that's another good one. Furnace Strider gives something haste, and it deals with the oil plan. Removal. I would say Inquiry or Canopy is probably going to be the best pick here. I think I'm going to kind of stay on color a little bit and go with Canopy. Furnace Strider is really good, a 4/5 haste that can give your next creature haste too. So if you've got that's really good in like a green red oil deck where you've got a bunch of big things that you're throwing down. I am not that. I could be that, but I'm not that currently. So we're going to go ahead and take the removal spell here. Another Furnace Strider. Counterspell. 3/3 unblockable with oil. Annihilating glare removal. I'm leaning towards the Strider this time. Either that or the counterspell. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Strider this time. Like I said, I'm not a green-red oil deck, but I could be. So we're just kind of going to go ahead and take that, keep our options open, kind of see what happens. I really haven't had much of anything. Um, well, if we are going on an oil plan, Ichorplate Golem would be a good pick. I do like the Basilisk, though. Ruthless Predation is a really good fight spell. Let's go with Golem, I suppose, and kind of lean more into the oil plan. Oh god, another Golem. A Paladin of Predation? That's a really good greed finisher. Between that or Golem, which I've already got one Ichorplate Golem, having another one would be great. But that is gonna hurt. I think I gotta go with the Paladin of Predation. Okay. Proliferate. Terramorphic Expanse. I might actually want that just because I have no idea what color I am. Let's see. I don't really know. I mean, a 1/1 for 1 is always nice. When it dies, I can Tim something. Okay. Honestly, I think Terramorphic is probably the better pick here. But I think I'm going to switch the Scamp to have like a turn 1 play. There's really not a whole lot of turn 1 plays in this format. So I think having a turn 1 creature, especially if I'm leaning more green-red oil, is going to be a little bit better. That would be pretty good if I do go full oil. Sure, let's go ahead. Nahiri sacrifice, sack an artifact or creature with mana value X. So that's a sack burn. As a sorcery, though, eek. Sure, we'll take the counter spell. I'm not necessarily out of blue. I'm kind of leaning towards the Centurion here as another creature with oil counters. So the more oil counters I have, the more I can activate Silex. Although Hazardous Blast can deal with a board full of mites. Or just make my Paladin unblockable for a turn. I think I'm going to go with the critter here. Well, here's Hazardous Blast. Looks like red is pretty open. Getting a bunch of late red, so we'll definitely look at red going into the next pack. And there we are with Nahiri. Okay. Well, we are definitely taking Nahiri. We are definitely going to be red with possibly a white splash. I don't think I'm going to go full red-white. But we're definitely going to go red with a white splash. So going more in green if I find some more Vorax would be something to look at.
I'll wet my blades on your bones.
Wow, this pack is like all black. Oh, Cackler, doesn't. I mean, it does kind of progress the oil plan, except he doesn't get oil on him himself. Canopy removal, Ruthless Predation removal. I might get the Atlas. I think, here, just to help out with that splash. So it looks like blue is going away. I'm leaning more into the red, green, white splash. Um, yeah, definitely taking Vorak here. That'll help me find. So with like two Voraks, I can run like two or three planes, and between the Voraks and the Atlas, I'll definitely have enough white to cast Nahiri if she ever shows up. So that's definitely my play here. I don't really have anything in this pack. If I was black, I would definitely slam Infectious Inquiry. I am splashing white, so I could do Zealot's Conviction, but just a 1/1 flash. I mean, I don't know. That might be decent. Honestly, I think the Basilisk here would be the best pick. Not for the Toxic one, but for the Death Touch. So that could help stave off a Ground Assault. Magmatic Sprinter definitely is my pick here. I love this card. ETB, 2 oil counters, boom, and then it just bounces. So like you can't even like remove it. Like you pretty much need a counter spell or like some kind of shock to get rid of it, and it's just 2 oil counters every turn, and it can go anywhere on any target. Which means that even though my Cackler doesn't have oil on itself, I can put oil on it, and the Cackler gets bigger. So he makes Cackler better, he makes Silex better, he makes like the whole deck better. I can put more counters on Furnace Strider to get more creatures haste. Yeah, he is definitely going to be my play here. I believe Lattice Blade Mantis is going to be my pick here. Once again, enters with oil counters. With Sprinter, I can add more oil counters to him. And he's just a really big body that's going to be hard to deal with. Unnatural Restoration is also a really good one. If my stuff dies, I can get it back. But I think, yeah, the Mantis is going to be the pick here. I need some big bodies. Let's see. Chimney Rabble, 3/3 haste, +1 is pretty good. Plague Nurse only really cares about Toxic, which I'm not doing. Thirsting Roots is good for my splash and my oil with the proliferate, so I could do either one. Early game, I can get lands. Late game, I can proliferate. Really good card. But I think the Chimney Rebel here is going to be the way to go. I'm getting really big. I'm getting a really big curve here. Honestly, no. I'm going with the Dune Mover. My curve is getting kind of big. I have almost nothing in the 2 slot. Yeah, I need the 2 mana creature here. Plus he gets a land, which will help with my curve. So yeah, we're going Dune Mover. And yeah, I hate to see the hasty go, but what do we got here? Canopy, another pseudo removal spell. I could grab Hunter's Maze. That's really all I got here. So yeah, we'll go with the pseudo removal spell. I don't really have a whole lot. Absolutely nothing. All right. So we'll go with the Rib Skiff. At least that can go in the deck. Once again, it's kind of really high mana cost. It's probably not going to make the cut, but it's the only thing castable. Another Naturalize. Um, just because it's in color. I suppose I could take long legs. The reach does kind of help. There's really not a whole lot of X1 flyer, well, Voidwing. So yeah, I suppose that would help against some flyers. And it's a 2-drop. Nothing here. Once again, nothing here. Alright, pack 3. And Kaya. Alright, well, we've got Kaya, which is really good. Let's see, as far as in color goes, my best pick would honestly be Oil Gorger. A 3/4 for 5, which isn't all that promising. Tyranax at least is a 4/4 with haste for 5. Oil Gorger doesn't even get oil, he just gives you 3 life. Oh, he just gives you a card if you have oil. So I mean, a 3/4 for 5 draw a card. He would, I mean, at least progress my deck plan a little bit. But honestly, Furnace Strider is just better. Lattice Blade Mantis is better and cheaper. So I'm just going to take Kaya for the collection and pretend that pack didn't exist.
No mercy, so neither will I.
I should probably take Cackler here. It's about the only thing on theme. Predation Steward maybe, but that'll definitely wheel. Cackler might not. I'm probably going to regret it, but there you go. Dang, what is up with the multicolor rares? Jorkadine, red, white. Equipped creatures. Well, if I would have gotten him like closer to pack 1, maybe I would have been able to deal with him. So once again, another multicolor rare. Maybe it'll wheel, unless somebody's playing red-white equipment on this pod. I mean, it has a very good chance of wheeling if somebody's playing, unless somebody's playing red-white equipment, because that's really the only deck he's going to be good in. Let's see, what else do we have here? A kind of removal spell that 2-for-1s yourself. Honestly, it looks like Mantis is going to be my pick here as well. It's just a body. Battle Chair is pretty good. Speaking of equipment. Sylvok Battle Chair is pretty good. 6/6 trample for 6, and if they get rid of it, then I can put trample on my Paladin of Predation, which would make him what, a 10, 11 trample toxic 6. Yeah, that would kill somebody pretty quickly. Oh, Volt Charge. How is Volt Charge still in this pack? I mean, I suppose it's only the 4th pick, but oh man, can I pass up a Volt Charge? I mean, Battle Chair is really good. It's also really expensive. And I'm really light on removal. I think I gotta take the Volt Charge, plus the Proliferate will kick up some oil counters. Yeah, I gotta go with the Volt Charge. And here you sacrifice again. Noxious Assault might be decent. Just as a finisher gotcha. Mantis. Yeah, Mantis it is. Let's get them bodies. Axiom Engraver. It's just an oil body. I've already got 3 canopies. I'm going to go with the body here. It's a body. It gets oil counters. It kind of progresses the deck. And it gives me the chance to filter a bit. So yeah, we'll go with Engraver. Let's see, Molten Rebuke. Hey, they both wield. All right, so out of my first pack, we've got Oil Golger Troll and Tyrannex Atrocity both coming back. Um, Honestly, I am more inclined to pick Tyrannex for the aggro body. I'm not really a toxic deck, so it's just a 4/4 haste. But I mean, Oil Gorger does give me some card advantage. I suppose we'll stick with the oil plan. He might not even make the deck, but who knows? Soulless Jailer. Oh, that wasn't a wheel. This is a whole new card. This is a new pack I haven't seen yet. Wow. Um. Wow. Shuts off graveyards. Okay. I don't really think there's a whole lot of graveyard play in this set. Bladegraft cares about equipment, so I really don't have anything in this pack to add to my deck, so I'll just go ahead and take the rare from my collection. Thank you very much. Here we go. Here's my pack. So, Tyrannex wheeled, but the Oil Gorger did not. So, do I want an early game stall or a late game hasty? Let's see. My 5 slots are honestly pretty full. I've got Nahiri, Furnace Strider. I mean, I'd probably swap out Oil Gorger before, for Tyrannex. I don't know. But I've got 3 Lattice Blade Mantises, which are better and cheaper than Tyrannex. I mean, what would you rather have, a 5/4 Vigilance or a 4/4 Trample, or a 4/4 Haste? I mean, so yeah, those will stay in over Tyrannex. So yeah, I think we're going to go with the Spider. It's an early drop, will help me get to the late game. Absolutely nothing in this pack. So we'll just go ahead and grab something for the collection. Out of all of this, the Terramorphic Expanse is probably going to be my best pick because of filtering. So we got to remember I do have that white splash for Nahiri. So having a way to pull white is beneficial. Chimney Rabble. Alright. I'm not going to look that in the face. Nahiri Sacrifice, Pseudo Removal, sure. And Terramorphic is my stick. Alright. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We've got 48 cards out of 40, so we need to do some cuts. So yeah, we've already decided that those aren't going to be in the deck. I've only got 1 plains and 2 ways to pull it out. So, well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to pull it out. I think I'm going to up that to a second plains because Nahiri does... well, it's a hybrid, so I could do it with 2 red, 1 white. 1 white is really all I'm ever going to need in this deck. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So 14, 15, 16, that's 17 lands. Which is actually more than I normally run, but I think I need it. I am very mana heavy with this deck. Let's see, Atlas I actually might not need because I don't really need the ramp so much as I need the fixing. I mean, it is definitely on my list of things I need and or want. Let's see, I'm not too thrilled with Sacrifice. Engraver I definitely want. He generates oil, so that's pretty much the only reason he's in the deck. Might get rid of a couple of those. Okay, I'm kind of happy with those. He might... yeah, I want Hazardous Blast as like a final push. What does Nahiri even do? So, Goad, Filter, exile a creature from your graveyard, create a token. It gains haste and exile. So it brings back stuff from the dead. Okay. So, Goad, Filter, and Reanimate. That's fine. And she starts off with 5 loyalty, which means that the only thing she can't pull back from the graveyard immediately is the Paladin of Predation, which honestly doesn't even need to be in the deck. But he's really big and I like him. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 4. So we'll just go ahead and kill those. I know I just killed my mana ramp. I'm going to put Atlas back in. So I still need to drop 6 cards. I'll take down 1 Canopy, 1 Mantis. How do people make cuts like this? I don't know what else to take out. I suppose I'm really high on 3 drops. I could try to trim something here. I suppose Basilisk doesn't really do a whole lot for me. I mean, he's basically meant to stall the game until I can get to the bigger stuff, but... I mean... Alright, we can go ahead and take him out. Whoops, let's bring Golem back. Seems stupid taking these guys out. I'll go ahead and cut one of them. I think I have to take out Paladin of Predation. I really do. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take out the Troll. That's probably the wrong move. I probably should have taken out Paladin of Predation and kept in the Troll. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments below. How would you have navigated this draft? What picks did I make that were just completely wrong? What should my deck have looked like? Because I don't know. I'm not all that thrilled with this deck, honestly. I think I made some wrong cuts. If you did too, let me know about it in the comments. Okay, so we start with Nahiri in hand. Awesome. I mean, sure, that's a good one. We've got Vorak and enough mana to cast him, so yeah, we'll keep this. Sure, we'll start off on green. Why not? And I pull a second Vorak. Awesome. I like those sleeves the opponent's got. So, unfortunately, I don't have a turn 2 play because I really have nothing in my deck for turns 1 and 2. It is really bad. Oh, goody. A 2/2 first strike toxic. Well, how do you like a Contagious Vorak? And hey, I found my planes. Awesome. If that didn't work, I did have my Dune Mover that I could have searched for it. So you're going to swing in? No, he's probably just going to kill it. No, nothing. Alright. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and drop my planes. My Terramorphic Expanse is pretty much a dead card at the moment. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop Nahiri. Alright, so I can go Duelist, since he obviously doesn't want me to. Or I could filter Um, I think I am going to make him attack.
No running.
That might not be a good choice, because all he needs is one pump spell and I lose my Vorak. Holy shit. Well, that sucked. So now he's got a 6/6. Where's that Basilisk when I need it?
Show me what you're made of.
I think we're going to go with another Vorak. We'll grab the mountain. Play the mountain. Sure, we'll drop the Dune Mover. Why not? I've got the mana for it. I should have grabbed a forest. I'm stupid. Oh well. So if he does attack in, I can throw both Voraks in front of it. It's not nice or pretty, but it could work. I kind of want him to attack. Well, alright, if he's got something, then he's just going to blow me out of the water, because I'm going to end up 2 for 1ing myself. Or I might end up 0 for 1ing myself. Okay, well, there we go. We got him off the field. Fleshless Gladiator. Alright. Okay, so now is time for me to go on the offensive. So we will play Rabble. Actually, I am going to 0 Nahiri, to exile a Vorak, to put a copy into play. Oh, I missed my land. Fuck, I really wanted that land. Yeah, we'll go with Chimney Rabble. I'll get all of those, so we'll go ahead and swing out with a bunch of critters. He can only block the Dune Mover, which will kill his Gladiator. And he's not even doing that. Awesome. Okay. That's pretty bad. That seems kind of weird when he could have just blinked a land to do it. But whatever. Alright, let's think about this a little bit. Go ahead and drop you. And you. We'll keep him around this turn. I want to goad him.
The fight is inevitable.
And without... So yeah, so I goad his 3/4, force him to attack. I destroy it, and he's left with a board full of nothing. And I win. Awesome. Nahiri setting up the victory. Alright, game 2. And we've got Nahiri and my planes in hand this time. And I actually have a turn 2 play. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep this and see what happens. Oh, and he's got a flyer. Alright. That is a very good turn 1 play. I mean, the spider's not going to kill the lookout, but it will at least stop the damage from coming in. Or force a combat trick. Which, if he wants to throw a combat trick to get rid of my spider, that's fine by me. That's one that he won't be doing later. Sure, alright. Okay. So now, I think... we'll go with Axiom Engraver. And then next turn, I can drop Golem and swing with the 2/4. What you got? Oh, he's got a 2/4 of his own. Alright, well, Golem doesn't really do a whole lot then, does it? I can get rid of the lookout. But I think Lattice Blade is going to be the play here. And we're just going to pass. I don't need to attack. I've got a 5/4 going at him next turn, so yeah. I don't really have anything I want to discard, though. So we'll just go ahead and let it resolve. We'll take out the Engraver, sure. I will unfortunately get a poison counter and another damage from that stupid lookout. So he is pretty much tapped out. He does have enough mana for a combat trick, which I am kind of worried about. So let's go to combat. I will attack. And we'll give him +1 till end of turn. 6/5. Anything? You gonna chump it? You gonna kill it? Gonna take it. Alright. So we'll drop Silex and pass the turn. Thinking long and hard. Yep, there's our kill spell, which we knew was going to happen. Well, that's unfortunate. Another flyer. Let's see. If I had one more land, I could do them both. So I think I'm going to go ahead and kill the flyer. We'll proliferate my Silex. Oh, shit. I forgot about the Phyrexia mana. I could have cast Nahiri this turn and proliferated her. Well, I'm fucking stupid, aren't I? So yeah, we'll go ahead and... Oh shit, but then I can't... Fuck. So I'll discard a card and then draw a card.
There is no running.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and uptick that. I should have cast Nahiri first, then done Canopy. Nahiri would have had 4 counters. I could have got back the Troll for an attack, but I'm stupid. Oh, and now it's not really worth it. Alright. Let's go ahead and make him attack into my
Stand
golem.
up and fight.
He's probably... I mean, he's got to have some kind of combat trick, right? I mean, he's only got 2 cards in hand, so he might be stuck on lands like I am. Oh, another one of those. Okay, yeah. So he has to attack with the Duelist. He probably should attack with the Enforcer as well. Alright. So he's taking the Duelist at me and the Enforcer at Nahiri. That's fine. I'll go ahead and block the Duelist, get him out of the way. Nahiri will go back down to 3. Alright, let's go ahead and uptick. We'll discard a Forest, draw a Furnace Strider. Alright, that's nice. We'll go ahead and cast the Furnace Strider. Proceed to combat. Honestly, I think I'm going to go ahead and blow Silex here. That'll get rid of both of his Enforcers and Nahiri too, unfortunately, but... Oh shit, I forgot to give him haste! Oh, fuck! Well, that's stupid. I just took it from half his life to barely a scratch. God, I'm so stupid. And now he's got... At least it's just a body. No. Oh, shit. Fuck, I fucked up again. So we'll go on to attackers. We'll just do him. Block if you want to. Which he's not going to. That's fine. I should have cast the Paladin of Predation, given it haste, and then I would have... Yeah. I mean, the game's over anyway. So, let's see. Let's go ahead. Paladin of Predation. He'll probably just scoop as soon as it hits. We'll give it haste. Go to combat. And we'll swing out. If he blocks the Ichor Plate, he'll die to the other 2. If he blocks any of the other 2, he'll die to the Ichor Plate Golem's damage as well. So, that's game. It all worked out in the end, right? Made a couple punts, which feel free to roast me for down in the comments below, along with anything else you see me mess up during this gameplay. But, I mean, we made it there in the end. Alright, on to game 3. My 1 plane's in hand again, and a whole bunch of red. Well, I suppose it's keepable. I've got a mountain. There we go. And, alright, he's got a spider. Let's throw out a little misinformation, make him think I'm on equipment. Predation Steward, alright. He can give something +2 at sorcery speed. Okay, so I'm not that worried about it. Okay, so I could Volt Charge the spider, but I don't really think that's worth it. I think my Cackler is the best play here. It's a 3/3 Trampler. I'm not going to attack, so we'll just pass the turn. He could make the spider a 3/5 and swing in, but I'll just take it, and then he'll be tapped out. Both literally and figuratively. Which doesn't look like he's going to do. Atlas doesn't really do me a whole lot here either. Okay, so we are going to get hasty. He's probably got some kind of combat trick. I mean, we can see that their turn is waiting on them, so definitely some kind of combat trick. Either a fight spell or a Titanic Growth or something. But I think it's worth it to get rid of the trick. So I'm attacking with 2 3/3s into a 1/3 and a 2/2 and a combat trick. So something's gonna die. Probably my stuff. I could have waited until next turn and killed whatever they try to trick with the Volt Charge. I probably should have. There it is. Yep, Titanic Growth, just like I saw. That's fine. Cackler can die for the greater good. And I'll end my turn. I don't think he's going to attack here. So we'll go ahead and use the Engraver. We'll toss the Atlas. I don't really think I need the mana at the moment. We'll toss one of the canopies. That's fine. And we'll draw a Terramorphic Expanse. Lovely. Alright. So first things, we'll go to combat. It looks like they've got another trick up their sleeve. So we'll throw in the 3/3, see what they do. Nothing? Okay. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and toss out the Mantis. And pass turn. Sure, you go ahead and resolve your Terramorphic Expanse, buddy. Gets his second forest. Oh, on my end step. Alright, that's what that was. Predation Steward, number 2. Okay. That can resolve. It hasn't done a whole lot for you yet. So he's still not planning to attack, or he would have used his Predation Steward to buff already. So we'll Expanse to get a mountain here. Okay. So let's go ahead and drop Atlas. That'll get me essentially my land drop for this turn, which sucks. So we'll go to combat. We'll go ahead and swing with both of those. I will go ahead and remove the +1 counter. If he's got a Volt Charge of his own, now's the time to play it. Alright, so I've got 8 damage coming in. That's a lot when you're only at 14. So it's probably best if he does block here. Alright, that is not a lethal block, so I'll let it go. And he's just going to sack it to proliferate. Awesome. Okay. He's still not using the stewards, though. Alright, so I can drop my Centurion right now, but I think I want to hold up my Volt Charge. Because if he pumps a steward, I can kill it before it gets to attack, and then he's tapped out. Or he could just cast something really fucking big. Alright, well, that is a problem. And it tramples. So next turn he can give it +4/+4 to make it a 10/9 trample. 10 is not going to kill me, though. And it will tap him out. So I am going to Vorak. Grab a land. Or miss a land. Okay. I actually want to miss my land anyway, because that will let me uptick my Mantis. I am going to go to combat. And if he wants to trade for my Mantis, that is okay with me. I don't think he will. I think he might block the Chimney Rabble, which will be bad for him. But I don't think he'll block the Mantis with the Engulfer. He might chump it with a Steward, which will make his Engulfer less dangerous next turn. So I'm okay with that. If he double blocks it with the Stewards, it's going to be really bad for him. I was kind of hoping he'd trade with the Engulfer. Okay, so he's going to double block with the Stewards. That is fine. I will go ahead and use my Volt Charge to get rid of one of them. And we'll go ahead and proliferate. And we'll go ahead and end my turn. So he's in a pretty precarious predicament now, in that he's only got one critter out. Okay, 2 critters out. Back up to 11. Okay. Looks like they went red green oil too. So if he swings in, I can kill it. He's not that dumb, so let's go ahead and toss. I don't think he has a whole lot of targets for that. And we'll pull another Mantis. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So if I swing out, he blocks here and here. I get 3, 4, 5 damage, which puts him down to 6. So I think if I swing in with just the Mantis, he will either chump and lose the troll or trade with the Engulfer. And that'll leave me back blockers for his attack. So he's going to chump with the troll. Okay. That's perfectly fine. That's not lethal. And now let's do Mantis. And you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go for it. Let's go Hellbent. We'll drop everything. I should have, unless he's got some massive play here, I should be able to swing for lethal next turn. And he knows it. Even with the 1 blocker, I've still got enough damage to get through. Alright. I hate this hand. Alright, so I mean, I've got Cackler, I've got Golem, I've got Silex and Nahiri. I've got some good, powerful stuff, but nothing really to go with it. So let's see what happens. Oh, Dune Mover, that's nice. Okay. Ooh, that's bad. Alright, well, let's go ahead and drop the Dune Mover, find my planes. So that I can get the rest of my hand online. Next turn, Vorak will be able to block the Duelist. Do I block here? First strike will kill. I don't think so. I'd just be throwing my Dune Mover away for one poison. So I could do, yeah, we're going Vorak. 3/3 will take care of the Duelist. And it'll pull me a land. Let's go with the mountain for now. Sure, I'm not going to block with the Dune Mover. I might as well get it in. Charge of the Mites. Okay, there we go. That was a good play. They're going full-on Infect, it seems. This could be bad. So they do have enough mana for a pump spell, which I would rather them use sooner rather than later. So if they're going to do it, do it. Oh yeah, there you go. Get rid of that Titanic Growth. Woo! Alright. I am now Le Corrupt. We'll drop the mountain into Golem. I think keeping Mover back as a blocker now makes sense because he is pushing a clock. He's showing that he's a pretty aggressive deck. Because, I mean, he's looking to get rid of Ichor Plate. Yep, there we go. So yeah, I'll go ahead and trade here just to keep the poison to a minimum. That's not good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop Silex here. We'll go ahead and drop an oil on him. And Cackler. Silex on 2 destroys my opponent's board. At least for now. Oh, he's pretty aggro. I don't know that I win this one. Lunging Raptor gives something flying. Okay. Yep, that's really gonna hurt. I wish I had a way to proliferate. I actually do have a way to proliferate with Vorak. So that's 3. Should enter with 3. So let's go ahead and drop Nahiri. We will 0 to grab... Why can't I... What? Less than. Oh, fuck me. I thought it was less or equal. God, I'm so fucking stupid. Oh, God. Alright.
The fight is inevitable.
Well, rewarded, I suppose. We'll decline. We'll proliferate. We'll blow up your 2-drops. We'll swing in. I can't block the raptor anyway because of flying, so that's just gonna hit me and I'm gonna die in 3 turns. If he's got another raptor. No. Okay. I need my canopy whatever. Oh! Well, that sucks. Alright, so we're going to drop Axiom Engraver. That'll give me some stuff. I can 0 Nahiri. I definitely want to keep my Volt Charge. To grab my Vorak. Do I want the forest? Sure. We'll go to combat. I need to keep up blockers, but he can't block anyway because he's about to exile, so we'll swing in for 3. And we'll pass turn and hopefully not die. Now what's he got? Oh, he's going to sack with Hunter's Maze. Alright, draw a card. Sure. I mean, you either got it or you got it. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so beautiful. That card could not have come at a better time. That was just so beautiful. Opponent is frantically digging for something, anything, and can't find it. Nahiri wins us the game again. I am in love with this girl. Alright, so we are on to game 5 now. If I get 1 more mana, this will be a good hand. I've got a shit ton of 3-drops. But, I mean, my deck has a shit ton of 3-drops. So, let's, yeah, get to it. Hopefully, I draw a land. That's not a land, but it is a way to get a land. So we will slam that shit. What does he have with 1 black instant? Really? Alright, sure. Very aggressive. We will grab my one of planes here, throw it on top. Opponent being aggressive. Oh, and his own Dune Mover. How nice. Alright, sure. Yeah, go for it, buddy. Tell you what, I'll let you keep yours because I'm a nice guy. He throws a forest on top, so he's playing tricolor as well. And throw out the Vorak just because that is such an amazingly good card. We'll bring a mountain to hand so that I've got a land for next turn. I know he's not going to attack into the Vorak, but he might have some kind of combat trick to remove it. He does seem to be pretty aggressive. Nope, he's just going to pass. Alrighty. So you already know about the mountain, so we'll go ahead and throw it out. And let's see if we can't bait out a combat trick here. Go to combat. We will swing on in. See if we can bait out a combat trick. Looks like. Because, yeah, there's no way he's chumping just to chump. So, yeah, we've got a combat trick coming. Come on, drop it on me. There it is, the turn 3 Titanic Growth. Awesome. Good for you, buddy. So, I think we Vorak here again, just to show my opponent how futile his life is. We'll grab the forest this time. Ooh, hello, Head Cleaver. That's a nice little 2-4 you got there. Alright, so let's go with... So they both have 2 power. I've got 5 mana. So let's drop some X3s to keep the board kind of stalled out here. I'm not going to worry about attacking this time, because he just blocked with the Head Cleaver and nothing would happen. So he is going to bring in the Head Cleaver. Looks like he's got another combat trick coming up. So I am going... Let's see, which one do I want to survive the most? So we'll go ahead and block there. Let him pop his combat trick and kill one of them. If he's got another Titanic Growth, maybe both of them. I don't really care. Yep, there we go. Get rid of it. Absolutely. I will go ahead and trade those. They really don't do a whole lot for me. The Cackler, however, can grow in power, so I do want to hold on to him. I wish you were a land this turn, buddy. I really do. Because now I can only make one play, so we'll make that one. How many Titanic Growths did you pull? No, that's a different spell because you've got... you don't have any green up. Alright, so we will go ahead and hold back again, see what opponent does. Alright, there you go. That's what he was holding up. So he's probably going to swing in with the cleave. Oh, both of them? That's probably indicates another combat trick here, but he's going to run out sooner or later, so let's go ahead and block the one that we can. He's going to throw another Titanic Growth out. That's fine. I mean, what'd you expect me to block? I can't block the Menace guy. Tyvar. Oh, there you go. That's a biggie. Oh, yeah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that all day. Unfortunately, I don't get mana out of the Terramorphic Expanse yet. So we'll just go ahead and drop the Golem because that will block the Dune Mover still. We'll go ahead and drop this. Let's go for, yeah, sure, a Forest. Why not? Alright, opponent's got to be out of combat tricks now. Well, I guess that's a combat trick. So So he's going to start flooding the board with mites instead of doing damage to me, which is fine. That's a pretty big guy right there. And he is top decking. So he, alright, kills my golem. That's fine. He's gonna make himself some more mites, which I can't really do anything about. I hope I draw my sweeper, because he's got me on a really big clock now. I'm gonna end up taking 2, 3, 4, well, 3. So I can't block there because of menace. So I have to block up here. But I'm still taking 3. Well, yeah. That's not what I wanted to see. So we'll go ahead and attack with this. He either blocks with Riva or he takes 6. Okay, that's fine. We'll drop him as a blocker, pass the turn, and hope I don't die. I think the most he can do is 4. Oh, he's going full in, huh? All right. Well, we'll go ahead and block out there. And ooh, all right. Yeah. I'm kind of dead. Unless I happen to draw a hazardous blast. Boom, 1 damage to everything. Nothing can block. And I have a 6/7 toxic 6 that is going to hit your face. And there is nothing you can do about it. Wow. Talk about luck of the draw. Whoo! I could not have stacked that deck any better. Oh my, that is so bad for me. God, I shouldn't. If it was 3 green, I'd keep it for if I had a Vorak. God, and he's gonna be stuck in my hand forever. This is a bad idea, but I'm gonna keep it. It's a very bad idea. I should absolutely throw this hand away. Oh God, against fucking aggro toxic 2. Oh, I am so dead. Yup, bring it in, buddy. It's either white-green toxic aggro or white-black toxic aggro. Either way, I'm in trouble. Well, that will at least stop something. Alright, so he's got a combat trick. That's the only way he plays into this. Sure, go for it. Throw it out immediately. Yep, okay. Oh, that's an enchantment? Oh, fuck you, dude. I thought that was just an I didn't realize that was an enchantment. Oh, it's gonna stay on him. Yeah, there is absolutely no way I win this game. And he's gonna take out the cat. Yep. Yeah, I'm not winning this game. He's just got nothing but gas. Enchantment. Oh, that is an artifact, and that's an enchantment. So I suppose we destroy his Annex Sentry, get my blocker back. There's nothing to proliferate. Oh, I could have proliferated myself. Ooh, ouch. Okay, yep. Oh Oh god, that is, yeah, just gonna hurt. Not gonna lie, I don't see a world in which I come out of this alive. I could swing now. But I don't think I will. If I swing, he just blocks with the crawling chorus. And then he just ends up with another might anyway, and I end up with a tapped creature. So, I mean, attacking doesn't do anything there for me. Oh, goody, flying. Yep. All right, sure. So now he's going to have a 5/4 flying lifelink. Yep, sure. And I used my carnivorous canopy on. Yep. All right. Yeah, come on. Why is he going to attack us? Why didn't he? Oh, he doesn't have enough to equip it. He will next turn, though. So yeah, I just have stone cold nothing here. He's got me dead in the air. There's nothing I can do about it. He's got 6 power in the air. I have no protection against flyers. Yep, good game, opponent. You got me. Aggro, flyers, lifelink. Yeah, that was terrible. You got it. Wow, that's a pretty good deck. You just pulled all your gas, threw out a big aggro start. Yeah, that's just... It was only one loss, and I had a bad hand, so I'm not too upset about it. This looks like a much better hand. And we're going up against probably white toxic aggro again. At least they didn't have a turn 1 play, so I can throw out my blocker. Yeah, this is white-black aggro. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Same game. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the Vorak here. Yep, we'll grab a land. And we will not go to combat. Are you going to swing in? Probably not. Alright, so we're going to combat. Are you going to swing at me? Are you going to swing at me? Nope. Alright, let's... go ahead and loot out my land. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play the land anyway. Now, if I throw out Sprinter and attack, he'll probably block with Gesticular. I think I'm going to wait on Atlas until next turn where I can do 2 3-drops. So my turn for this play is Sprinter or Centurion. I think I'm going to go to combat first. Just swing with the Vorak. Okay, we bait out the removal, that's fine. Then we'll drop Centurion. Okay, that was a fine turn. I'm okay with how that turn progressed. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well, that means that I'm not going aggro next turn. It's gonna swing in. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of it. It's just gonna be a problem if I don't. Okay. Well, this really sucks. So we're gonna go ahead and drop Atlas. And drop Sprinter as a blocker. Do you know how bad it feels to drop Sprinter as a blocker? Oh, goody, Incisor Glider. Wonderful. I mean, at least I can kill it. So he is going to attack. Sure, he's probably got some kind of combat trick or he wouldn't. He just wants to kill the Sprinter, maybe? Okay, that doesn't... Oh, it doesn't kill the attendant, is what that does. Okay. Well, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do this turn. He's gonna swing in. Yep. That's a fucking sorcery. What bullshit is this? Alright, well. Hail Mary. Glider's still gonna get in. He should probably still... Yep, that's what I was expecting. And now I'm just absolutely dead. Alright, let's see what I got here. Alright, so let's... drop Canopy, get rid of that. Oh, proliferate. Yeah, I don't have anything to proliferate. I should have cast Nahiri first. I could have proliferated her and maybe kept her alive for this attack. So we'll go ahead and drop Nahiri for full price.
Will cleanse the multiverse.
I think I'm going to goad.
The fight is inevitable.
Because I don't think he wants to attack with the Indoctrination Tenant unless he pulled like some miraculous top deck, which just would have killed me anyway. Yeah, like that. What the fuck? Wow. The luck on this shit. Even with a fucking 6-7 on the battlefield, I can't even touch Elish. Wow. That is... Dear Christ. Yeah, swing everything. You know I'm gonna block the attendant. Really? Glider at Nahiri? Alright. Wow. That is some bullshit. Hazardous Blast doesn't really do anything for me. She's got Vigilance, so I can't even... Fuck. Alright, well. This is all I got. I can't believe that worked. Alright, well, Elish Norn down. Maybe I do have a chance. I can't believe that worked. So yeah, we'll go ahead and... Ooh, alright, he might keep stuff back to block with now. Pass 2 attackers. He might still attack since I'm open. He only needs to keep back 1 blocker. Alright, so what do I have now? Let's go ahead and Furnace Strider. Let's go ahead and activate Haste. Let's go ahead and Silex. 2, 2, and 2. So we will go ahead and Oil Silex. Unfortunately, my Vorak got killed. 7. He's got lethal on board. So, I really can't... Well, only one of them's on the ground. So... I just wasted an oil counter. I thought I was going to do something, but I didn't. He's going to swing with everything. Alright. I can't block the air. Oh, I should have used Nahiri to force the Bright Belly to attack. Yeah, it's just too late. Carnivorous Canopy. Why is he good gaming me? So we're gonna Carnivorous Canopy that, proliferate the Silex, use the Silex, wipe his board. He's gonna get a proliferate counter, but then Paladin of Predation will attack, and that's game. "12 poison counters, wins the game." Oh, 13. Lucky number 13. Alright, well, once again, Nahiri, absolute all-star. I love that woman. Okay, we've got lands in hands, we've got some creatures eventually. I suppose we can keep this. That's not a very strong hand. Opponent looks like they're mulliganing, which is a good sign for me. So yeah, opponent down to 5. That's either really bad or really good. Alright, going in with a hasty aggro plan. Okie doke. Well, here we go. That'll stop the 1/1. And Incisor Glider. I hate that card so much. Let's go with a Cackler. Good old 3/3 trample. No attacks. Blade Graft. Okay, so we're looking for equipment. So that's good. Let's go ahead and filter out my mountain. Ho 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 ho. I like that. Okay, let's go for Chimney Rabble. Attack for 6. Oh, he does not like that at all. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and kill the aspirant because I don't like equipment. We'll let you keep the 1/1 because that ain't gonna do anything against me. Skullbone, nice, okay. He can now Tim something. You're just gonna blow it up for a card? Or are you gonna make it a 3/3 flyer? Honestly, I'm okay with either one. Nope, he's just gonna... Is he gonna attack with the glider? No, no attacks at all. Alright. I like that. Okay, so... Probably got some kind of... combat trick saved up. So let's go ahead and push it out. If it's a Bolt Charge, he uses it now on Axiom Engraver, and I just don't attack. And now it's too late to make him not a 3/3. So I'm either getting in for 3, or... I mean, I suppose he could just Bolt Charge the Cackler to stop it. It's got Trample, so you can't really chump him. The Skull Bomb is a sorcery, so you can't do that. So it's either Glider or you're taking damage. Okay, and he's going to use the Scamp to kill the Goblin here. Oh, nope, just to me. Okay. That's fine. I take 1, you take 2. Oh! Why? Oh, so he's gonna kill the Cackler with charge. Sure, that's fine. Yeah. So Charge of the Mites kills the Cackler. That's fine. We got rid of that. Let's go ahead and drop Lattice Blade Mantis now. Make full use of our mana. And pass the turn with a 4/3 staring at him. What you got, buddy? 1 card left in hand. Better be something good. Skull Bomb just to draw a card. So he's not planning to attack. He just wants some more action. Okay, he is planning to attack. That's weird. I did not expect that. So we'll do 6. Put him down to 9. Okay, so I've got 4 lands. I can do... I think Keckler's my play here. So I should have lethal with Hazardous Blast next turn. And opponent doesn't draw anything to deal with my board and scoops it up. Very nice. And that puts me up to 7 wins. The first time I have ever 7-winned a draft. I am ecstatic, let me tell you. So I got enough gems back to do another one, plus some extra. So yeah, we can look forward to that in future videos. I only had 1 loss, and honestly, there wasn't really anything I could do about that. Maybe mulligan to get to a better hand, but I mean, you're just going to get dead hands every now and then. So all in all, the deck performed really well, better than I thought it would actually, with as high as my curve is. Yeah, I had a lot of 3 drops. Atlas was actually pretty good. Silex just did a couple board wipes for me, but that was enough to push through Paladin of Predation to fucking Toxic 6 2-shot somebody. Nahiri was a all-star. I cannot express how in love I am with this card. She was so good, pulling stuff out of the graveyard, filtering through my hand, getting me just so much gas, pulling out the Hazardous Blast, which I needed to push through that last bit of damage. This deck was just, it worked so beautifully. Yeah, it just surpassed all my expectations. So let me know in the comments what you think about this deck. If you think I could have made it even better somehow, what kind of deck you would have drafted, what in the games you really enjoyed, your highlights, favorite moments, whatever. Let me know. Give me some feedback. If you enjoyed this draft, like the video, subscribe to my channel for more Magic content. And if you want to support me even more, you can go to my Patreon, which I have now established, and support me there. The more patrons I get, the more content I'll be able to produce. So please like, comment, subscribe, Patreon, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.